Oh, hey, me hearties, and welcome back to Red Panda of Destiny, here for another episode of Single of the Year. We're, of course, covering 2017's Mexico by Alestorm. Pretty excited to be doing this. It's one of my favorite songs. Of course, it comes from our runner-up for Album of the Year, No Grave But the Sea. And this is definitely one of Ailstorm's best songs. Though overall, No Grave But the Sea is actually quite a weak album, hence why Chaos and Bliss was the winner. But I had to get this in as the single. Wasn't actually sure it was a single at first, but turns out it was. As you can see, it has a single cover there with a donkey and some tequila, because Mexico. Let's jump straight into a sample. They start this song in a very fun way. Oops, sorry. Napalm Records logo. Bit music. This is, of course, the band that actually released an entire album in bit music. They also released a whole album with dog barks instead of lyrics. They're a bit crazy. But we'll actually get to talk about the video later, which is why we had the from Napalm Records at the beginning there. But yeah, I just love that intro. Just also the melody is getting a positive just by itself. Let's hear a more pure version of the melody now. And that is continued throughout the song in various different instruments and used to great effect. Of course, going to give a positive to Christopher Bowe's vocals. His piratey voice is perfect as usual. And I want to give a positive to the chorus because it's very memorable. Here we go. Oh, I love this song. It's basically like, I guess the pirates, long, hard month of plundering. They go down to Mexico and enjoy some margaritas on the beach. It's ridiculous. I think there's a line in there somewhere. 3 margaritas and a taco. It's a very Ailstorm line there. And then we have another positive for a little bit of a violin part they stick in there, just to show you their folk metal choppings. Of course, it's the same melody that we've heard before. I didn't notice a solo. I might just have glossed over it, but yep, no solo that I'm going to talk about. If there is one, feel free to correct me. But that brings us on to the video. Because, of course, this was one of the major singles from the album, so they did a nice, ridiculous video. I think my favorite part about it is that they actually made some animations for a game, a very 1980s style game. And you see like the ships and all sorts of weird stuff. I think they even put the band, sort of a bit version of the band right at the end. And it's very creative. And there's even like, so the video opens with them in an arcade and it's like, Mexico, the video game. So it cuts back and forth to them in the arcade playing an arcade game. It's very silly. Other highlights include a donkey wash. You see that joke car wash with the women in the bikinis. It's that, but that's donkey. It's very silly. And there's a lot of this, if you can see that, because why not? Of course, this was 3 years ago, so that joke doesn't work. That's very funny. So yes, Mexico. Top tier Alestorm song, single of the year for 2017. Join us next week. I believe we are going to start reviewing, reviewing American Vandal. So I'd recommend you do not watch those if you don't want spoilers. American Vandal is on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, so it'll be there forever. I encourage you to check it out and then take a look at my review. Anyway, see you next time if you are going to watch that.